A contrasting period uses different phrases, with the first finishing on an unstable scale degree to support a half cadence, and the second on a stable tone to support an authentic cadence. Here's how we compose a 4-measure answer to create a contrasting period. Begin by writing the chord symbols for your answer. A plan that works well is to use the same implied harmony that is used for the question phrase, but to reverse the tonic and dominant chords at the end in order to support an authentic cadence. It's also a good idea to write out the chord note names for reference. Next, since we know that we want our melody to end on the tonic, we can go ahead and write in that last note, so G. Now let's compose a contrasting answer phrase that's in keeping with this implied harmony. We should use motives for this, which you'll remember are repeated melodic patterns or rhythms. As well, here are some helpful melody writing techniques. Rhythm repetition is a good tool for creating a contrasting period. The answer phrase must be different from the question phrase, but it should be similar in style. This can be achieved by repeating rhythms from the question phrase. Here's a sample answer phrase using rhythm repetition. You can see that we're using the rhythmic motive from bar 1 to create the answer phrase. Melodic inversion is another good technique for writing answer phrases. An inverted melody uses the same intervals as the original, but the direction is reversed. Ascending intervals become descending intervals, and descending intervals become ascending intervals. It's not necessary to use exactly the same intervals as the original, since the implied harmony may require the changing of 1 or 2 notes. Let's write the beginning bars of the answer phrase using melodic inversion for this example. First, we'll identify the intervals and note whether they are ascending or descending, and then write the inversion by using the same intervals going in the opposite direction. Do you see how the inversion looks like a mirror image of the original? Also notice that we changed the minor second to a minor third because it works better with the harmony. And lastly, sequences are also useful for growing melodies. A sequence is the repetition of a section of the melody at a different pitch. In this example, we'll use the rhythmic motive from bar 2 to start our answer phrase and then repeat it a fourth higher in the next bar. So now we've created 3 different answers using different techniques: rhythm repetition, melodic inversion, and sequences. You can use one or a combination of these tools to compose the first 2 bars of your answer. The last step will be to fill in the notes for the remaining second last bar. This is the first answer we wrote, and here's how I'll fill in bar 7 with notes that work with the dominant chord. This is what we wrote for our second answer using melodic inversion. I'm going to finish it with these notes. And here's what we composed with the use of sequence. I'll add these notes from the dominant chord to finish it. And now let's just listen to how this one sounds.